The Commission of Inquiry probing the death of 8 miners at Lindo Creek in June of 2008 heard from attorney-at-law Nigel Hughes. Hughes had been detained in June of 2008 by Leonard Arokiam, dredge owner at Lindo Creek. When former Crime Chief Silal Prasad and Assistant Commissioner Clifton Hicken testified, they both denied having gone into Lindo Creek. In fact, they could not provide names of the ranks who would have gone directly into Lindo Creek in search of the Fineman gang. Hughes was able to gather during his compiling of evidence that ex-policeman Urie Varswyck, who had escaped from the Georgetown jail and who was months later killed by the police at Linden, had been a member of an elite team that ventured into Lindo Creek in pursuit of the Fineman gang.
I do have information that I received in my professional capacity that I can't disclose that actually indicated that the identity of some of the members of the team. One of them is now deceased. Mr. Varswyck was part of the police force that apparently is alleged to have gone into Lindo Creek.
Varswyck, a former member of the Guyana police force, was considered dangerous as he was a marksman. It is Hughes' testimony that Varswyck had been under the command of a senior rank who is still a serving member of the police force, and that the other members of the joint services who had gone into Lindo Creek are known.
If that person permits me sometime in the future to release information on what happened, because that person was there, I certainly could do, but professionally I couldn't do that now. But he certainly did say that I could indicate that part of that team was Mr. Varswyck. He also did indicate that another senior ranking member of the Guyana Police Force who's still in the force was also in that team that went in to Lindo Creek. His role was, naturally, he said he was away from it providing guard, but there was a team that went in and he did disclose that.
Hughes said that source who indicated to him details of what happened at Lindo Creek did not agree to reveal his identity, fearing for his life. Hughes also did not publicly reveal the name of the still serving member of the Guyana Police Force who had gone into Lindo Creek.
You wouldn't care to give the name of that
client?
Of the person who is...
Who gave me the information?
Under whose command he was.
If that gentleman passes away, it would be on my shoulders, and I really, I'm not in a position to provide him with the comfort that I can provide him with that guarantee. I've actually had a whistleblower take him to the police who ended up dead. That's George Bacchus. So I am extremely reluctant to disclose any information on anybody that can identify a serving member of the police force, given my actual experience. Because I took Mr. Bacchus to the American Embassy, I then took him to the Guyana Police Force, and Mr. Bacchus ended up dead. So that's on my shoulder. I don't want to be able to expose somebody else to that.
The commission heard that it was a joint force that had gone into Lindo Creek.
But Varswyck would have been under the command of a police officer or a GDF officer?
Well, it was a joint force. There were members of the Marine wing of the Guyana Defense Force that were up there, and there were police.
Members of the Marine Force?
Well, whatever they call it.
That was the GDF?
Of the Guyana Defense Force, yeah. So it clearly was a joint operation.
One question that is still unanswered when it was put to Assistant Commissioner of Police Clifton Hicken was whether it was possible that the 8 miners killed at Lindo Creek were mistaken for the then elusive Fineman gang. Travis Chase, HGP Nightly News.